Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Rock the Weather. This week we're going to be looking at bands for Shinedown, Disturbed, BreakingBenjamin, Stained, and a band that you guys do not want to sleep on, The Funeral Portrait. So without further ado, let's get started. We've already talked about that. Let's see. The Funeral Portrait. Really, guys, do not sleep on this band. They are amazing. Heard them on Octane last year. They're everywhere. They're blowing up. If you have a chance to see them, please go see them this year. They're playing at the Canal Club in Richmond, Virginia on April 28th. It's going to be sunny with highs in the mid 70s and lows in the high 50s. There shouldn't be a chance of rain there. Then they're going to the Ritz in Raleigh, North Carolina. Partly cloudy, highs in the 80s, lows in the 70s. Sounds divine. From there, on May 1st, they'll be at Hangar 1819 in Greensboro, North Carolina. That's a mostly cloudy show, highs in the mid to low 80s, lows in the low 70s. There's about a 10 to 15% chance of rain there, so maybe prepare for it. On May 3rd, they will be in Phoenix, Arizona at Youth Fest. And I know there's a couple other bands, there's a lot of other bands that are going to be there, notably Cedar. The high there will be in the low 90s with lows in the low 60s. There isn't a chance of rain, and you will need sunscreen. And then on May 4th, they will be up in Las Vegas at the B-Side House of Blues Fest. B-Side House of Blues. Highs will be in the 60s with lows in the lower 60s. It's going to stay right around there. It's going to be partly cloudy. Nothing major is going, to happen during that time frame. Disturbed only has one show this week, which I thought was a little weird, but they're going to be in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma at the Paycon Center. It's going to be cloudy. Lows will be in the 80s. Actually, the highs will be in the low 80s and the lows will be in the low 70s. There's about a 20% chance of rain there, and it might be a little humid. We'll also talk about BreakingBenjamin and Stained, the Awakening the Fallen tour. They are going to be in West Virginia at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center. It's going to be partly cloudy. There is a chance of late PM showers there, so you might want to be prepared there. Highs in the 80s. Lows are also in the 80s, so they're going to stay right in there in that range. Like I said, it's about a 50 to 60% chance of showers for that afternoon, evening time. You just be prepared. On April 30th, they're going to be at the Ford Center in Evansville, Indiana. There's scattered storms forecasted for that event. The high will be about 80-ish with the lows in the 70s. About a 25% chance of rain/storm, so be prepared. Take your raincoat, whatever they'll allow you to take inside the arena there. And on May 3rd, they will be doing an outdoor event at the Walmart. It's a music pavilion in Rogers, Arkansas, called the Walmart A&P. It's going to be mostly sunny and dry. Highs will be in the 70s. Lows will be in the 60s. And it's going to be a little humid because that humid's creeping up to above 60. It's about 65%. So that keeps their little tiny chance of showers. But it's still far enough in the south for it to count. So maybe you just be prepared for that. It is an outdoor event. And finally, and most importantly, the Dance Kid Dance Tour, as it is written on the board. This week we have multiple shows. On April 28th, we're going to be in Grand Rapids, Michigan at the Van Andel Arena. It's going to be mostly sunny. Highs are going to be near 80, lows are going to be in the 70s. Then we're moving on to the Huntington Center in Toledo, Ohio. There is a chance of thunderstorms for this event, so I'll probably pop back in about midweek and we'll take a closer look at that. Highs are going to be in the 70s, lows are going to be in the 60s. There's about a 60% chance of rain at the beginning of the show, 40 towards the end. I'd be prepared to maybe have some stuff on hand so you don't get wet. Umbrella, raincoat, anything like that. On May 2nd, they're moving south toward Lexington, Kentucky, and the Rupp Arena. Again, there is forecast for showers earlier in the day. The highs are going to be in the 60s, and the lows will be in the 50s. There is a small chance of evening showers, but I think most of that is going to clear out before the end of the day. And finally, on 5/4, they will be in North Little Rock, Arkansas, at the Simmons Bank Arena. It's going to be partly cloudy. Highs are going to be in the 80s. Lows are going to be in the low 70s to high 60s. It didn't look like it would be very humid, but with partly cloudy stuff, maybe just be prepared for that. And again, I can't guarantee that the weather's always going to be perfect at any of these events, but I can promise you that if you go, you're going to have a rocking good